And to get the very latest info on Becton, we go inside out with our NFL insider, Connor Hughes. So, Connor, what can you tell us about how severe this injury may be for him?
It's bad, Chris. I mean, I think that's probably the best way to put this. You know, when Robert Saleh was walking off the field there, you know, the trainers gave him a pretty optimistic outlook. They said the knee was stable. They said they weren't worried. They didn't even believe it was sprained. They thought this was going to be maybe a couple days off, get him back in there, and he'll be fine. And the MRI that he got, it was precautionary. It wasn't even meant to turn up anything bad, but that's basically what happened. He went in, he got the MRI, and what they've realized is that there is significant damage to the kneecap. It is feared that Mekhi Becton is going to miss a significant portion of the 2022 season. I'm told that there is legitimate fear within the building that he will miss the entire 2022 season, which obviously will be a huge blow to this Jets team. And he's getting further tests tonight. He's going to get more tests tomorrow. And basically what those tests are to determine is just how much damage is done to the kneecap. Is there additional damage that they haven't found yet? And if so, is there any chance with that damage that he can recover in time to return and play at some point this year? But it's not looking likely. So
obviously very tough news for Mekhi Becton and the Jets. So let's say this is a very severe injury. Where does the Jets O-line go from here?
Well, it's not great, Chris. I mean, that's kind of the really bad part about this Jets team is that we've talked about some of the major issues that centered around this roster, right? I mean, we could talk about Zach Wilson. Oh, is he going to be good? Is he not? Receivers, all that stuff. But the biggest question mark was at that backup offensive tackle position, because the Jets went into this year with George Fant and Mekhi Becton. And what we said over and over and over again was that if those two guys stayed healthy, the Jets were going to be in pretty good shape. However, Mekhi Becton has serious durability concerns. George Fant has serious durability concerns. And if anything happens to one of those two guys, Chuma Edoga is the next man up and Connor McDermott is the next man up. Connor McDermott and Chuma Edoga are not starting offensive tackles in the NFL. And right now, one of them is, now that Becton's expected to miss a significant period of time. So we've talked a lot about Dwayne Brown in the past. He visited the Jets at the green and white scrimmage, spent the next day meeting with Coach Robert Saleh and taking a physical with the team. He is still a free agent. He was going to be a luxury if the Jets were able to sign him a couple days ago. Now it sure seems like it's a necessity.
So with this all being said, Connor, do you feel like their season is going to take a very far step back based on the fact that Mekhi probably will miss a significant portion of the season? Or do you have faith in the offensive lineman that they do have to still be able to, do what they need to do?
It's if they go into week one with Connor McDermott protecting Zach Wilson's front side or Chuma Edoga protecting Connor McDermott's front side. I wrote this on SNY today that you might as well write Zach Wilson's name on a tombstone, not any Pro Bowl ballots. I mean, those two guys are just, they're not capable of protecting him day in and day out. So right now, this Jets season, which has seemed so promising and so optimistic over these last couple of days, it has taken a turn. But if they can get Dwayne Brown, it's just like Morgan Moses last year. That's a legitimate starting offensive tackle who can absolutely hold the fort down and in some cases give the Jets an even better offensive line than they had last year.
Connor Hughes with the very latest on Mekhi Becton and the Jets. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the time.